It's the truth, man, the future, you know.
You got the Offset-Saweetie cheating scandal heating up again, man. You had Nori going on Jason Lee's show, right? Jason Lee's podcast or whatever. And Jason Lee basically asked him about Offset and Quavo's beef and the whole cheating scandal with Saweetie little thought ass. Y'all know Saweetie had got exposed for allegedly being a whole escort by, one of her former friends or whatever, right? The friend was basically saying she put Saweetie on to a lick and basically didn't pay the friend, right? The friend basically exposed the whole situation with these joints going overseas, going to Dubai, the eating doodoo sandwiches over there. Y'all heard the stories about them joints. So you had Saweetie getting exposed for that, right? And that makes sense. I'm gonna come back to that, right? But you had the whole Offset and Quavo beef where they wasn't cool, right? It took Takeoff passing away for them to even come together to do a tribute. And then that was that, right? So we already know, like, man, something was going on there. And I believe Quavo also rapped about it. But what made this situation, come back into the forefront or into the blogs or publicly again is the nigga Nori. Nori was like, he basically interviewed Offset and Takeoff on Drink Champs, and on Drink Champs, he basically brought that situation up, right? Asked him about it, and basically, I guess he got confirmation by the answer that he got that, there was something going on with Saweetie and Offset, right? This is why I was just saying, I'm going to bring it why it makes sense. It makes sense because I'm going to tell y'all something, right? Women who sell ass are the easiest type of joints for your homies to smash. Women who are strippers, women who are money hungry, right? Why do I say this? I say this because they have no loyalty. They're only loyal to the money. That's why niggas make me laugh when they talk about strippers and she just scripping, like strippers don't be giving it up. Like this joint will show her pussy for ones, but she ain't smashing for hundreds. Nigga, you don't make no sense. The right person offers her the right amount, she gon' go. Same thing with this whole Saweetie situation. I believe Offset probably offered Saweetie some bread, and Saweetie's gonna have no loyalty to whoever she's with if the money's right, because she got exposed to be a escort, right? So basically, after they told him to answer Nori down, Nori funny because Nori's like, man, yeah, they wanted me to take that part out, right? And I believe Nori took that part out the interview. So, they didn't get exposed for it, right? He didn't want to be the one to, show that Offset allegedly did get with Saweetie, right? This is why Quavo ain't rocking with Offset, and I feel him on that, right? Like, you that man, homie, y'all amigos, and you run around doing that and while cheating on Cardi B or whatever, shit. I'm a petty nigga, so if I was Offset, I'd go over there try to be knocking down Cardi B. That's how some niggas ride, you know what I'm saying? But Nori was like, he took the joint down, but I'm like, okay, Nori, you're claiming you took the joint down because you gonna stick to the man code. You don't want to be exposing shit, even though both of them was there in the interview. So I'm like, why bring that up now, right? Because when you talk like the way you're talking, you're basically insinuating, confirming, like, yeah, the nigga Offset did smash Saweetie. When Offset was asked, the little smirk, the snuggling the nigga was doing when he asked about that, nobody believed him at all. Did you and Saweetie get together? Nah, nigga, you capping, right? So why Quavo don't rock with you? We already know when niggas really stop messing with each other, pause, niggas stop being friends or whatever. It's usually over some money situation, or like, damn, nigga, you don't smash your man's girl or something. You know, ain't no coming back from that, right? Ain't no coming back from that. Two men might be still cool after a money situation, then you don't smash that man's girl and y'all in a whole rap group or something like that, right? So Quavo ain't rocking with Offset, and that's Migos, right? Both of their careers has went downhill. Quavo's been doing a little better than Offset, but nobody checking for no Offset album by himself. Now, Migos together are great. They're legendary, right? But Offset by himself, he's not great. He's not legendary. Quavo by himself, he's not great. He's not legendary, right? They're legendary together, right? So the whole situation was crazy, but I'm like, yeah, Nori, you're insinuating that nigga got with Saweetie, right? Because he's claiming they basically admitted it and then came back not wanting to look bad, asking to take it out the interview, and Nori, you know, took the joint out the interview. But let me read the little article on this situation. This is coming from Hot New Hip Hop, right? So that joint says, Nori claims he has proof that Offset cheated on Cardi B with Saweetie. Rumors that Offset and Saweetie were a thing have been floating around for years, but Nori claims he has concrete proof. Rapper and Drink Champs host Nori says he's sitting on footage that exposes what really happened between Offset and Saweetie. For years, it's been rumored that the two were an item. I don't know if they said they were an item. I know they said, you know, he got with her, right? A item to me would be they was together, or they were messing around with one another during Seth's marriage to Cardi B. This conversation was brought up during the podcast host interview on Jason Lee's show. In a clip caught by Live Bites, Nori explained that he got sought after answers to this question during his sit down with Quavo and Takeoff. Well, it was, I guess it was Takeoff, not Offset, right? I thought it was, you know, Offset. Damn, so this is when Takeoff was alive also. Yeah, it's been a minute. So it was Quavo and Takeoff in the interview, and that got brought up. Correction there. In fact, this was one of the last interviews that featured the late Migos member. However, Nori says he has no plan on sharing this personal information, even for a nice sum of money in return. Jason Lee even jokingly asked if he would share this with Cardi B, which he also turned down. I respect the man code and took it out. Okay, but you bringing it up now. You're saying you got proof that it happened. So it's like, I don't get it, right? But hey, I guess Nori's trying to go viral, and look, that's what's happening. Nori said that as to why he's keeping it in the vault. Nope. Offset, I got your back. He added, Nori, that you hot. That ain't even a good look, my nigga. Offset, I got your back. I ain't gonna put out the tape of you admitting to getting with your man's girl and cheating on your wife. That ain't it, Nori. That ain't it, man. And then you snitching on Offset while talking about I got your back. Why'd you even talking about it? If you really wanted to stand on business on man code, you wouldn't even be speaking about it, period. While he never says that Seth did did do anything with the Buffin family's folks believe he answered the question by not answering. You may remember that this rumor of Offset and Saweetie being an item was brought about thanks to Quavo. Right. Somebody asked you, did somebody do something? You talking about, nah, I got your back. I ain't telling y'all, man. I ain't bringing that, man. I ain't gonna drop the footage, man. Nah, I ain't gonna do that to him, man. You know I got his back, nigga. You basically insinuating that he did it, and you just don't want to put that interview out there. In 2022, him and Takeoff made a song called Messy for their collaboration project, only built for infinity links. During his verse, Quavo raps, I said, Carisha, please, cause she too messy, please. Bitch, fuck my dog behind my back, but I ain't stressing, not at all. When Quavo and Saweetie split in 2021, both of them levied cheating allegation against each other. Fans ran with the Offset rumor as their breakup happened around the release of the last Migo album. Cardi B was suspicious of this at the time, and it wound up being a reason as to why they eventually split in 2024. However, Offset has denied being involved with Saweetie, doing so last year in an interview with Keke Palmer. No, man, it was a rumor, man. And I feel like it was something deeper than that for the split of me and bro. Nigga, stop the cap, man. If you looked at how Offset was looking and the little smirk on his face, man, we already know what time it is, man. Cut it out. Nori talking about sticking to the bro code when you just made this whole story pick up steam again, my nigga. You just made it pick up steam. If you really wanted to stick to the bro code, you could have been like, man, Jason Love, look, behind the scenes, I'll holler at you about that or whatever, but look, I don't even want to talk about that. You proceed to talk about a footage that could be possibly confirming Offset got with Saweetie, when in reality, the nigga, Quavo already rapped about it, right? I mean, Quavo rapped about it, so I don't know why you had Offset getting on Keke Palmer's show, capping, smirking the way he was smirking, right? Nigga capping, smirking or whatever, man. You know, Saweetie got exposed, man. Saweetie, look. Saweetie already been exposed for being an alleged escort. I believe Saweetie's rap career is nowhere to be found. Saweetie got millions of Instagram followers, but can't sell albums. If they can't sell albums, the panties drop, right? Once they flop, the panties drop. These Jones will be on these trips, getting with these rich men. These joints be successful and rich to still be out there selling themselves. You know what I'm saying? You know you low down and dirty when you out here getting with your boyfriend's group member while he's with Cardi B, right? That was when Offset was with Cardi B. I mean, damn, who didn't this nigga cheat on Cardi B with? I'm trying to figure this shit out. Offset had got exposed for allegedly cheating with Krishan Rock Jr. I mean, damn. Offset probably done got caught up like 5 to 10 times cheating on Cardi B. And for the most part, a lot of them times, Cardi B take that nigga right back. Take him right back, and Offset do the same thing again. But it looks like Quavo still don't rock with Offset, man. That tells you a lot right there. That tells you everything you need to know. That tells you what really went down. The man rapped about it. So I really don't know why, Nori did say they asked him to take that part out, but I'm trying to figure out, you asked him to take that part out, but you rapped about it in one of your songs. Maybe that was before Quavo ended up dropping the song where he, brought that up about his joint getting with the homie or whatever like that. So I'm like, what homie he talking about, Offset? What homie he talking about? Keke Palmer ain't even believe Offset when he denied that, man. He ain't even believe her. Now when it comes to Saweetie little thought ass, your music is trash. The the booty stiffer than a Statue of Liberty. Saweetie just seems fake to me, right? Like she's not authentic in my opinion, and I believe this is another reason why her music doesn't hit the same with the ratchets. The ratchets don't even believe you, sweet. The ratchets, like, you know, you out here pretending to be, you know, a hood joint. You in hood for real. You a suburban joint. Yeah, you get around. Some of them can relate to the ass selling or whatever like that, but they don't relate to your hoodness, right? To your authenticity, like, you know, they do with, say, for example, Sexy Red. You can say whatever you want to say about Sexy Red. You know, she's a bob, or she ratchet or whatever. But guess what? You can't say that she's not authentic with her ratchetness. You can't say she ain't a hood joint for real. So it's easy for these ratchet hood joints, and not even some ratchet hood joint, just some hood joints, or, you know, joints who, you know, indulge in that type of female lifestyle where they're going around being promiscuous and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Look, they rock with Sexy Red, right? They'll get up there and bop the Sexy Red because they believe she's authentic. They don't believe Saweetie's authentic. They believe Saweetie's one of them, you know, high class escort, right? Because, you know, they got a name for different things. Like the joints run around talking about, I'm not a stripper, I'm an exotic dancer. Yeah, it's the same shit, lady. You know, I'm not a prostitute, I'm a escort. Yeah. I just want the word to make it sound good. But at the end of the day, your ass sell ass, okay? These old men ain't just going out there spending all that money just to be spending it. Right now, you'll have certain times where you probably have one of them old dudes, you know, pay for some shit to be out and seen with them. But there are times those same dudes want some type of sexual favor. Like, you're not going to sit here and just make me believe you're just getting paid to stand around. You're just getting paid to go have dinner with somebody. You're not going to sit here and have me believe this, man. But I believe, Nori, you talking about sticking to the bro code, my nigga. What you're doing, what you did, goes against that. Because if you really wanted to stick to the bro code, you wouldn't have said nothing about it. Because nobody was really speaking on this situation. This situation is an old situation. I believe people done came to their own opinion for real. Most people do believe Offset got with Saweetie. Saweetie reputation already got destroyed behind this, and really got destroyed when she got exposed by her former friend, who basically exposed her to, you know, being an escort, right? So Saweetie been done. She can't sell records, so she had to try to sell ass, I guess. I don't know, man. I don't know. These joints be rich and successful and still be out here moving crazy. Being side joints, dating married men, getting pregnant by married men, escorting. Like, I don't understand this. You know what I'm saying? They got millions upon followers. They get hundreds of thousands of likes when they post pics, but they can't sell albums because a lot of their fans ain't real fans for real, right? See, a lot of these females are not fans of some of these female rappers' music. They're fans of their image, right? They're fans of them being a baddie. They're fans of their social media. This is why you see these joints with all these followers on IG and all these likes, but when it's time for your fans or your so-called fans to support your music, they don't support your music, but they'll be on your IG story all day long. They'll be liking your pics all day long. That's just what it is. I'm out.